As FPV pilots, we have good days and we have bad days. Today was a bad day for Bacon. Hey everybody, I'm Bacon Ninja, and like I said, today was a pretty bad day. For flying, that is. It wasn't a bad day altogether. But as far as being an FPV pilot goes, today sucked. It was horrible. It was terrible. It was cursed from the beginning. I normally take 1 day a week worth of paid time off from work. Well, not 1 day, but a few hours at the end of the day. And I go fly some packs. Well, I did that today. It's Thursday here. I kind of don't get to pick and choose the day. But other than that crash you saw at the beginning, which happened 30 seconds into my first pack of the flights, I hit a bird today. When was the last time you hit a bird with your FPV drone? Is that even a thing? Who does that? Who hits a bird with a 5-inch quad? Nobody. Nobody does that. Today I did that. That's how bad my day went. It started with that crash that you saw. And throughout the course of the 8 packs, it did not get better. I had video trouble. I had an issue where Betaflight kept resetting my rates to stock Betaflight rates for no reason after I disabled low power disarm on my VTX. I had a problem with output power on the VTX that caused me to have ridiculous amounts of sparkles less than 100 feet away from me on 1 watt of power. I had all kinds of trouble today. Plus, I just had one of those days that's off where you feel like you can't fly. But I hit a bird. I hit a freaking bird. And I'm just gonna go ahead and leave a disclaimer right here. No birds were harmed in the making of this video. It was completely unintentional that I hit this bird, and the bird was okay afterwards. I went and looked. There was no bird. There was evidence of bird, but there was no bird. The bird is fine. The bird made it out better than my quad. So after all of the hell that I went through in the first, I don't know, it was probably 5 of the 8 packs, I finally got a half decent pack. I was finally flying okay. It looks something like this. And that is not how you should end a freestyle line, by running into a friggin' bird. Now it is dove season here in Texas and they are literally everywhere. And I know it might not seem like I was going very fast, but that was actually booking it pretty hard, about 6 inches from the ground. And I had already been having a bad day, so why not? Just pop up out of nowhere, bird, and fly into my right prop. Sure, why not? But look what it looked like in the goggles. I came in through the tree line, and then the bird popped up when I was about 3/4 of the way through the tree line. I impacted the bird with my right prop. It flipped over upside down. It hit the ground on its back. And then as my quad started to yaw, you can kind of see the bird popping back up. And I fly HDZero for the low latency, but apparently no amount of low latency can help you avoid a really dumb bird. Apparently you just hit them. Leave me a comment below if you've ever ran into a bird, if you've had a midair with a bird and your FPV quad. Leave me a comment. I want to know if this has happened to anybody else, because I've been flying for, I don't know what it is, maybe 14, 15 months now, and I've never had this happen. I mean, I've caught a bird on my HD cam before, but I have never hit it. Who does this? Am I alone? Am I alone in this world, or is everyone out there hitting birds and just not saying anything? Please, tell me, let me know, make me feel better. Or you can harass me for having injured an animal, because that's probably more likely. This is YouTube after all. So I actually had to come home and review the footage to verify that I hit a bird, because I wasn't 100% sure. I thought maybe it had happened. There were some feathers around where I found the drone, but I wasn't sure that I had actually hit a bird, but I did. So I went back out to see if I could find the poor thing, because if I had injured it, I'd feel really bad. So I went out and took a look at the scene of the accident. So during the flight, I actually had no idea that I hit the bird. I just thought that I hit something on the ground until I went home and reviewed that footage, and turns out I did hit the bird after all. So I actually came back out to find where I hit it, and this is what the spot looks like. So I guess it proves that I did hit a bird after all. So this is the path of the drone, and that is the evidence of the bird strike. See all the feathers everywhere from the bird. And part of what I actually came back to do is to see if the bird died. Because, I mean, I hit it at like at least 50 miles an hour with an FPV drone. Open props. But I can't find a bird anywhere. So I guess I didn't kill it. That's one tough friggin' bird. I don't know how a bird survived that. Hashtag birds aren't real. We live in the Matrix. That must be it. And this absolutely proves it. Birds aren't real. Hashtag birds are not real. They are freaking robots, or we're living in the Matrix or something. Because if a person gets hit with a 5-inch prop, it shreds them. There was no blood on the drone. I know this is getting a little graphic. There were feathers, but there was no bird. This bird has to be the toughest bird I have ever seen. If a hunter were to bag this bird, I don't know that they'd want to eat it. It's got to be made of steel. How does it fly? Birds can't be real. Definitive statement. Birds, nope. Birds are drones. Birds are flying robot drones. But all of this is to say, in FPV, we have good days and we have bad days, and today was a bad day for me. A very bad day for me. I mean, I'm sure people have had worse days. I didn't lose a drone. I didn't break an HD camera. It was a really, really weird day. I don't know how to feel about it. It was really strange. I don't normally crash twice in a session, and I normally don't hit a living animal with my drone, ever. So, yeah, this was a new experience for me. Welcome to new experiences. I guess that's what FPV is all about. This is not one that I wanted to have, but it was forced upon me. So after this happened, and again, I didn't really know why my drone crashed. I just knew that I really sucked today. My goal was to just get one good pack. I had 2 packs left, so just get one good pack. So I put a new pack on the drone, I set it down, I go to take off, and my rates reset again. What the hell? My rates go back to Betaflight defaults. I don't fly far from the defaults, but I do fly lower than the defaults. So my rates end at 600 degrees per second with a little bit of variation. I still fly Betaflight rates, but they're not the default rates. And it went back to the defaults. So I had to disarm it and reseat the battery and plug it in again, reboot it. And I got my rates back. And I finally did get the one good pack. So I'm gonna end this video with the one good pack. Here's that, the silver lining.
You're gone and I gotta stay high all the time to keep you off my mind. Oh, 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 oh. High all the time to keep you off my mind. Oh, oh. You're gone and I gotta stay. Staying in my play, where the fun got no end. to forget you, baby, fall back down, 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 down. Oh, I gotta say all the time.
And that's the best I could do today. Yeah, you can't win them all, right? At least I got one. Yeah, I got one bird and one pack. Woohoo! But anyway, thank you all very much for hanging in there with me. This video has been a little offbeat from my normal flight edit uploads. I hope you enjoyed it. If not, you feel free to give this video a thumbs down. There's a few people out there that just do that, and it doesn't upset me, it just makes me wonder. Like, who are you and why? I don't know, but it's getting my attention, and if that's what you're doing, congratulations, you've achieved your goal, I guarantee it. But yeah, if you've liked the video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. But most likely you disliked it because I hit a bird and I suck. Anyway, that's all for today. Until next time, stay greasy, and I'll catch you later.